Thank you for joining me. This is Joseph from Joe's Transformer Toy Reviews. Today I am reviewing the Titans Return character Chromedome with Stylor. Stylor is the head, Chromedome is the overall character body. This is a character, a deluxe figure from the Titans Return line. He is Wave 2. I have also included, along with the figure, the box, the packaging for an example. So this is what's called a blister pack, or a card, a plastic bubble on card, depending on how you like to use it. On the bottom it generally gives you the name of the character, the line, and expected age. The back will often give these types of details and number of steps. Honestly, the number of steps doesn't really mean very much, because a step can be a very small or very large change. Honestly, these also called co-cells, different characters and different sizes. The blister pack or card, some people call them, are standard packaging for deluxe or legends class or smaller, when those are appropriate. Anyways, what we have here is a deluxe figure, so that was the packaging that was normally commonly found on them. I'll give an example so that people know what to look for. Alright, so as you can see, this character is mostly, the body is generally a brownish color with an off-white beige color with silver accents, red, and red plastic for the waist and for the weapons. The head character, he is a lot of red with the white helmet, orange faceplate, and the rest of the head is an orange or reddish color, same that's shared with the waist and guns. This character has elbow movement, rotating arms, but no wrist rotation that you see with most of these figures. The waist moves, knees move, and the feet move slightly. But it's mostly for transformation down there. And of course the head rotates, goes up and down, and can be removed as the headmaster selling point. Interesting features. The weapons appear to be used from Wave 1 figures. This gun on the left-hand side, the simple gun, comes from Blur, and if I'm not mistaken, the other weapon comes from Scourge. Honestly, not a big deal. The weapons were definitely worth reusing. Very simple, but very effective. This weapon right here, the larger weapon, has a space for the first weapon to be inserted as a gun for a gun emplacement for the headmaster to fit in here, such as this, to demonstrate how that would look. Now I use a lot of red, so it's hard to see where he ends or begins. Also, fair point, I'd like to point out that the arms actually seem to come from one of the previous previous molds from Combiner Wars. Combiner Wars came out in 2015. There is a car, if I'm not mistaken, Dead End, who uses a similar style of arms. Also Streetwise and several others also use the same arms. I don't know if they're exactly the same mold. I don't have one already on hand to compare, but they're extremely similar, except that the hands are actually molded properly and can fit 5mm pegs. That figure had problems holding on almost any weapon. Alright, so let's get to the transformation. Let's remove the guns. Also worth pointing out, there really isn't much place to store guns in robot mode, except if you want to use the shoulders. Yeah, that's pretty much the only storage space in robot mode that I could find. It doesn't look very elegant, but you can use what you got. I'm removing the head to start off. The arms transform first by rotating them. Straighten, the hands rotate in. The arms you straighten out, you bend the elbow back to a straight line. We combine the legs, flip the feet down, rotate the waist, move the front end from the back up into position. Snap it in place, right there and there, and move the arms back down a bit. This right here, the chest plate completely moves as one single unit and underneath where the hood of the car is. Then we flip out the fronts of the legs, they rotate out. We fold the in, and then we rotate the shins and legs into the part of the car. Snap them both together, and we push the arms into position. Okay, now the car is basically done except for the cockpit, I suppose is the best way to put it. There's no real doors otherwise. You fold to get them to fit in, you fold the legs down, put the arms up, and place them within the car. And then move the roof of the car over, cockpit if you will. Only space for one person anyway, so this might as well be a cockpit. And you push that down, and you have yourself Chromedome the car. Very solid car, not much of it coming out. Fortunately, that solidness works against it, as there's not an easy way to get the hood of open up the cockpit section or the cabin. I usually move the arm out, get underneath there, and lift the whole section up. Might give me access to the character inside. Not a big deal, but worth mentioning. Strangely enough, the instructions tell you to attach the guns like so. This weapon attaches to one side, the other weapon attaches like this. Basically preventing that wheel from touching the ground. They do mention that you can attach the gun this fashion and put a figure in there, but it still seems a little bizarre to do it like that as well. Here's a front view. It doesn't look that great. However, there is an undocumented feature. There's two slots right there on the bottom of the gun, on top of the car, and it fits very well. Take this gun, there's a hole right there behind the main peg, right here. Now again, all these holes and pegs are 5mm, so it's compatible with nearly any figure that's come out recently. And that looks a lot better in my opinion than anything they show in the instructions. Also, gives you something you may be able to open up the cockpit if you get on there snugly enough. I did not. Still, that is what it looks like in that form. Instructions are not too difficult. The figure looks great in my opinion, and is obviously a very good recommendation for Transformers fans or for children as well. So this is definitely one I would recommend. It's again, that's Chromedome and Stylor of the Titans Return series, Wave 2. Should be hitting stores any time now. Again, 2016, the price is, I expect to be $15 to $20, maybe more online. It's a possibility. Since he's a prominent character in the comics, prices may go up, so be aware. Thank you very much. I'm signing off. This is Joseph. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.